Hello, hello. So, I won't be able to stream for too long today. I gotta leave again at around about like 3... maybe 4 PM is fine. So we got like a 2.5 hour stream today. So I usually end stream. I will end stream today when I usually start my stream. Let me put it that way. So today we're just gonna grind a little bit because we still have to defeat. What was his name again? Wanderer. Highway Gambler. We need 77 million credits in order to challenge him. We also need to still drive 2,000 kilometers for this Wanderer. Oh yeah, and this guy who needs us to drive a Mark X. We're probably gonna do that today, I think. We got a little more than 4 million. So for the 77 million Wanderer, we're still around 30 million off. A little less than 30 million off. It's gonna still take us a while to get there. I will maybe grind a little bit off screen, I'm not sure. For 2,000 kilometer Wanderer, only like 350 kilometers off, so maybe we can unlock that one today, depending on how it goes. But we need to earn a little bit more money for the Mark X. Yes, and also as you can already see, I now did what I wanted to do last stream and wasted like half an hour of the collective chat's time. But I finally managed to import a custom livery, the one from my car in Pro Super Pega mod, which I think looks nice. I think the manufacturer decals here, they do it a lot. Obviously the design itself is really good. I had to kind of like make it work a little bit. So for example, the eyeliner, as I like to call it here, I had to add manually. And also this here doesn't look super good because of the, I guess, UV mapping of the car. But I think it still looks really, really damn nice. It's probably my favorite car we have in the garage at the moment. Added a little bit of extra stuff here in the back. So we got the Giga Chetty mode, the regular GT guy, Pro Super Pega Edition as like a little bit of a plug. All right, cool. Let's get out. So I did also educate myself on what the best grinding methods are. So in terms of perks, I was already right. Or skills rather. This one gives you the most, on average. If you can get the long run, which we now know, actually triggers every 25 kilometers, and it triggers 4 times, and it increases in increments of like at 25 kilometers you get 100k credits, at 50 kilometers you get 200k, and 75 kilometers you get 300k credits, and at 100 kilometers you get 500,000 credits, and the 60% is added on each of these. So yes, if you can make it to 100 kilometers per night, which you should, you can go to the garage. It doesn't like break the streak. This one gives you by far the most amount of money, more than Cruising Enthusiast or these here. So yes. So, and the Wanderer for the best grinding method is the one with the kind of Monka name. That sounds really bad and they should probably retranslate. Where is he? Where's White Revolution? The Supra, basically. Actually, there he is, never mind. So this guy is the best for grinding. He gives among the most amount. The main thing is he's easy to beat, right? Like there's little randomness because he's on the one gun basically. I think now he's a little bit further up. But he is actually the best rival to beat in terms of like how easy and safe he is and how much he gives. And we also figured out that the amount of cash you get from I'll probably lower the volume a bit. The amount of cash you get from them actually increases based on your win streak, not in terms of like how often you've beaten that enemy or that rival in particular, but just in general. So you might have noticed that in the bottom left corner, next to the my bank balance, it keeps track of my win streak. That does actually matter. That's the only thing that matters if it comes to how much you get from, well, basically beating other opponents. But it doesn't matter if you kept the win streak up by just battling against a bunch of them or against the same one. So you can, for example, get your win streak up by just farming some easy victories against traffic cars, and then start challenging the Wanderers. It doesn't really matter, you still get the same amount. And the way it works, it gradually increases. At 20 wins, you get twice the amount of money. At 20 wins, you get this, you get twice the amount of money. That's the cap. So it doesn't really matter if you get a win streak that's over 20. That's the max. That is what people have figured out. That's all you need to know for earning money in this game. Camera is stiff, it is stiff, yeah. It does loosen up in sharp corners a little bit. But yeah, that's also what I noticed as well. Like, I usually hate stiff cameras. I hate Gran Turismo that they permanently went for the stiff camera. But I think actually it doesn't bother me too much in this game. It's mainly because you're mostly, you know, driving in a straight line and just making slight adjustments. Also, I don't know, something about this game still feels pretty good. It's mainly because the camera is still dynamic. Like, the FOV changes, you have camera shake, like that does help a lot. I think I just forced him to brake, that's pretty good. In fact, I'd say we can actually almost afford the Mark X. We're not too far off from it anymore. And when you win a battle, you can actually just do some drifts here. See, I just got 20k from that. Since you have to stop anyways to re-battle a Wanderer, you can just do like one massive drift at the end. Might give you like another 20k if it was a good one. Or if the game considers it a good drift. And that's basically how you farm money. If you do everything right, you can get more than 150k each battle. You can do one battle maybe once per minute. So you add that up over 20 minutes. Get 1.5 million every 10 minutes. It's pretty solid. I'm gonna try to take me to Big Melancholic Angel. A few, but not as much as for some other people. I think maybe like 7 or 8 attempts. Unless I'm like massively overestimating it. It was certainly enough for the game to give me the loser bad name. That I can say for sure. And if you want, for this grinding method, if you would want to use the car of Melancholic Angel, it's definitely the best one for this. But I know some other creators, they already basically started cheating. Not gonna call anyone out specifically, but just saying. You can give yourself money with Cheat Engine if that's what you want to do. But honestly, like, usually I don't like grinding in these games. That's also mainly why I didn't like really fully like 100% any Tokyo Xtreme Racer game. But I'm gonna be honest, I enjoy grinding in this game. I actually don't mind it at all. I'm having a lot of fun just driving around in this map, doing the battles. And it's also not like you're not able to do anything else in the meantime. Right, because while in the process of getting the 77 million, you can obviously spend that money on stuff. So you can build all kinds of cars in the meantime, you know? It's not like you're not just doing this for like 5 hours or 10 hours non-stop, you know? So that's like an added thing, you know? Hey, R10101, thank you for the bits. Let me read your message in a bit. I need to enable TTS again for bits. I remember I removed it at one point because people were using it to spoil certain games, but it doesn't really matter anymore for playing racing games. Yeah, the clips looks a little weird. Unfortunately, they used the car model from their previous game, which was Importuno Challenge. It didn't really age great. Didn't age as gracefully. How's running? I mean, we just started. I did just get done explaining all the ins and outs of how grinding works in this game. Actually, I think you can speed up the grinding too if you just put them into a wall. I think that's what I did last time. That way the battle ends much sooner. And you can get the next battle on pretty much right away. But it's also something I can recommend. Once again, do like a big drift at the end. Just hold the handbrake. And then just let him come to you. Can scrub their rear. Yeah, that's true. Thing is, you obviously have to overtake after that. I think it's better to just come up from the side, come up slightly ahead, and then just put him into a wall. I actually didn't lose that much speed from that. Might want to overtake, but I'm just gonna push him into the wall again if he does. Ah, it doesn't really work that well this time. Alright, fine. And when you're doing this, you obviously want to keep an eye on your tires. Don't want your tires to run out, because then you might actually lose the battle. I think he did something. Oppa, okay. 26,000 credits from that drift. That's probably the most amount I've ever gotten. That's crazy. Yeah, basically recreated my own ride from the Pepega mod. There's no 400Z in this game yet, unfortunately, so this one will have to do, but yeah. The longer and faster the drift, the better. Yeah, that's pretty much the only metric. It doesn't even matter if you hit anything. So you can actually just like hold the handbrake and rip it. Am I crowd farming that poor racer? I would never. Okay, honestly, I kind of want to go into the parking area here. Wow. Okay, very interesting. He almost pushed me actually into the parking area. But he kind of messed up and I kind of just bounced off of it. And we both just kind of, I think, went airborne there for a second. Hey, don't be worried about drifting, using up your tires. Once again, tires only degrade while you are in a race. So you can actually just rip it. I would say this car has a slight problem with tires. It doesn't seem to grip that well once they start wearing out. Might be because I still do not have added any tire upgrades to this car. But yeah. As you can see, we already made like what, 600k, and that's just the beginning. Like, we're not actually earning all that much yet. As the win streak increases, we gradually earn more. What are you doing? Obviously, it can be a little bit frustrating if you lose your streak. But I think even without the streak, you're earning still a decent amount. So it's not too bad. Oh, I think I'm a bit ahead of him. Yeah, I'm really excited for the modding scene in this game. I have a feeling it's gonna be pretty huge. Because there's now a lot of people that just generally play this game, which means there's more people that could potentially make mods. And this game already has a bit of a cult following. Okay, nice. So, yeah. And since it's all in Unreal, I think it makes it fairly easy to mod it. Like the engine of the game. Okay, I don't think that counted as a drift. It did! Wow! 20k. I mean, people doing reshades is not very impressive. You can hook reshade into, well, basically any game. I think what's more impressive is people are, you know, pretty much on day 0. Like before the game came out, people or someone already figured out how to import custom decals, which is how we managed to make this car right here. And VR, like people already added VR into this, which is also nuts, and it works extremely well, despite the game having 0 support for it. Okay, I think there's a parking area coming up ahead that I will enter to refresh my tires. Yep. I think I will turn around here so I can get in. And then we will continue the grind. Okay, well, I couldn't drift now. I think turning around here... Actually, there's a little bit more space here. So I can turn around. Yeah, the tires are cooked. But I could try to play this game in VR as well. I am fortunate enough to have a setup. Well, it's just wild that it exists. Keep challenging him for crab points? Yeah, that's basically what you do. We are officially in the grind arc of the game. Yeah, this car has some massive issues for some reason. Like, once the tires are worn out, it just does not want to, just doesn't want to drive. There's a legendary tuner here. I don't think we'll need him. I think that's just gonna cost us money that we don't want to lose, because we just have to buy the Mark X. Yeah, you do the long runs along the way. The long run bonus you get along the way. Doesn't matter if you go into the parking area. You can enter parking areas and you still get the long run. You just can't get back into the garage. Is this where we need to go? I think so, yeah. But you obviously farm long runs faster if you're not doing battles, because, you know, obviously if you're doing battles, you know, you have to basically stop all the time. Whereas if you just, like, go ham, see that we just got a long run. Just to prove you all that you can go into parking areas, it doesn't break your long run streak, if you will. Once again, these trigger every 25 kilometers and increase over time. But yeah, you can farm them faster if you just keep driving. However, I think getting them along the way and doing battles in between is just faster overall. Because getting to 100 kilometers that does take a while. So if you can fill that time with battles, I think that's just the way to go, you know. Another drift. So we're already up over 5 million. See, this is going really, really well. We're now at a 10 win streak, which I think means we get more money. Or they can make a refund button for BP. Yeah, for the skill points, it would be nice if you could refund them. A lot of RPGs have it so that it actually costs money if you want to reset your skill tree, which I think is fine. As long as it's not like an absurd amount. Like maybe an amount that scales with your level or points invested or your current bank balance, I don't know. So it's always like, I don't know, like 20% of what you have, you know. Because otherwise, you know, if it's free, it kind of takes the importance away from skill treeing, you know, and making decisions. I do think it needs to cost at least a little bit of money to reset the skill tree. Okay, I hope that we will go in the right direction. I'm just gonna go here and hope he follows. I think it did, yeah. Okay, good. We'll take 500 plus race against the Wanderer without any bonuses. Well, good thing we have bonuses. Once again, I enjoy the grind in this game. I don't usually like to grind in games, especially not racing games. But I don't know, something about this game makes it okay for me. And once again, like, you can do stuff along the way. You don't just have to do this non-stop for like 10 hours. The money you earn along the way, you are allowed to spend. So you can actually use the money to build some cool cars, you know, try out some other stuff. Maybe buy some of the rival cars, if you will. Buy Melancholic Angel's car, which is insane, right? Like, just the fact that you have something to spend on every now and then, I think really helps. To break up the monotony, you know? Now, once again, like, I think this is fine. But it's okay if you want to cheat, if I'm being honest. The thing is, I think I said this before on stream, but the last Wanderer, like the 77 million Wanderer, you're probably not really meant to beat yet. Like, that's probably a Wanderer that you're more supposed to unlock later on in the game that isn't available yet because of the early access. But I think they just added him in for the people that still want to play, even after, you know, even after you beat Midnight Cinderella. Like, it's really just for like the nerds who are still addicted to this game and still want to play more. I don't think they really expected people to, or everyone to go for it, you know. It's an optional boss anyway, so, you know. So if you wanna beat the what's it called again? Something Gambler. If you don't wanna challenge him now, you're probably gonna challenge him later anyways, as the game gets more updates, you know. Like, you will just unlock them through normal play. Highway Gambler, yeah. Highway Gambler is actually super, the car is impossibly fast. Yeah, see, that actually kind of like underlines my theory. Like, that's more meant to be a boss for like the later stages in the game that aren't there yet because of the access phase that we'll probably get with an updates. It's just added in for people that really still want to play more, so they have something to work towards still. Which I think is a good idea, you know. Because I basically beat the entire game within like 2 streams. You know? Which is not to say there's no content, it just means that I was addicted to this game, dude. And I played through it fast. So the fact that there's still something to do for me, I think is cool. Okay, that's a bit unfortunate. We kind of Austin powered here. $2,000 one might honestly be longer to get to. Maybe? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I need to open windows. It's so hot in here. Oh! Oh, that's actually great. Especially, I think the grinding is still fun with the right soundtrack. Oh. But I think I'm not sure for how much longer I'm gonna stay out here. Because we can buy the Mark X fairly soon. I mean, actually we can buy it right now. I'm just not sure if it needs any upgrades. I think someone in chat said you don't really need to upgrade it. Would be nice, because I think upgrades for that car would be really expensive. Hard to imagine this game without the Wanga Midnight Series OST. Yeah, true. It just fits so well. Once again, I like the soundtrack in this game. It's just that there aren't a lot of tracks, so the tracks are good, but they get repetitive fairly quickly, you know. And I think the Wanga Midnight Maximum Tune soundtrack is a really good replacement. Oh, did you see how much that RX-8 bounced up? I think you can kind of bait the opponents into traffic if you just kind of stay behind the traffic for a while. 20k from the drift, nice. And then you just dodge it on at the last second, and then you drive up in front of it again. I think that kind of confuses the AI, and I think they often hit traffic as a result. Is there parking area coming up, by the way? Not for a while, we just passed one. That's fine. But they get something to watch while grinding mileage. Yeah, once again, I won't be live for too long today. Maybe another 2 hours. Yeah, a lot of people do that too. If you don't want to grind actively, you can just enable the autopilot and let the car drive on its own. And you still get the long run bonuses for that. A lot of people do that in order to earn money without having to do anything. That's also obviously an option. You just let the game idle. It will take a while longer though. Like actually actively battling like this is... It does give you a lot more money. Ah, no drift from this. But the game is still going strong, by the way. It hasn't really lost player count. Obviously, it's not as overkill as it used to be. Although, actually, I think it did actually beat its all-time highest player count recently. Like, after the launch, which is always cool to see, honestly. But yeah, people are still playing this. So it's not like a hype game where everyone just plays on like the first 2 days or something and then... And now we actually get 100k for each battle and it's nice. And then everyone just stops playing. Now people keep playing. Game looks so good, it's only like 10 gigs. Yeah, this is just... I mean, it's probably also because there isn't much content here in the game yet. It is a lot of content, but... For example, the car selection is fairly limited at the moment. But yeah, just once again, clever optimization. Game is not bloated yet. Hopefully it never gets bloated. Let's see if I can put him here, it would be nice, easy. But now we're already at 6 million. And now it's gonna go up really hard because it's our 20th win. Already earning 100k from these battles. Which is good. This game dropped and it was like 80 gigs, people would have rioted it. Yeah, I mean, I said this on previous streams before as well. I think a big reason why the player count is as high as it is with this game is because it's very accessible. It's not just that it's good and like a classic down-to-earth PS2 style racing game which people have been wanting for a while. It's also just that it's accessible. Everyone can download this because it's not huge, so if you have shitty internet or not a lot of hard drive space, not a problem. You can play it, you can download it eventually. The hardware requirements are not high, you can play this game on 8-year-old laptops if you want to, and it still runs great. And it's the price is also fair, you know? $30,500 credits from that drift, that's crazy. That's the most amount I've gotten so far. That is wild. The game is at 13,000 players right now. That's actually wild. That's on a Monday. And I don't think the player... I mean, actually, I think there's a lot of Japanese players in this game. I think that's a big contributor to the player count. I think the Japanese player base for this game is actually huge. Obviously because this is like a super Japanese racing game. Also, there were a lot of very popular VTubers that promoted the game. I think that also did a lot for, you know, the Japanese player base. Or install base, rather. And currently in Japan, it is evening. Perfect time to play. Still, it's Monday though. Yeah, we definitely need the parking area soon. I think I might actually just beeline it to the Daikoku parking area at this point. That's a good song. What's the name of this? Yeah, this is with cooked tires. Then we can farm the drifts really hard. 36k! Oh my god! Oh, damn. Do I like TXR 0 or 3 better? I think I like TXR 3 better. Preferred the handling in that one. And I think it also had more content. Like more maps and stuff. But also, granted, I didn't play TXR 0 too much. Because it felt too much like TXR 2 to me. Like a lot of people said that TXR 0 is basically just a remaster of 2. I don't think that's entirely correct. But they felt somewhat similar. We could actually play TXR 0 once we're done with this. And my drift. I got another drift. Okay, I think I understand how the drift mechanics work. So yeah, I don't want to start a battle. I can't trust the car that I'll make the corner up ahead there. So you can rip a drift if you prematurely get your drift points before your quote-unquote drift is over. You let go of the handbrake and then hold it again. That starts another drift. That way, if your drift ends prematurely, you can chain another one after this while you're still in the slide. Hey, there we go. 320k from long run. Yeah, this is good. Good shit. And the longer you stay out, the more it pays. So it's just gonna snowball over time. The only unfortunate downside, I think one of you guys mentioned that it doesn't matter. The only unfortunate downside currently is that there is a cap for how much money you can hold. I think that's like the one thing that really bothers me about the skill tree and like basic mechanics so far. Like at first I thought I was bothered by you having to spend skill points to unlock cars in the dealership. I did not mind that actually, because you get a massive surplus of skill points, especially if you do wanderers. That actually gives more reason to do wanderers, because that way you get more skill points that you can spend and unlock cars with. Like that I think is actually good game design. What I don't think is good game design is capping the amount of money you can carry. Which I think in the early access phase, if you get max upgrades, is 15,000. The thing is, I just don't think that serves a purpose. It feels like the money cap just exists so that you have skills to spend it on, right? Does that make sense? Like that I don't agree with. That I don't think is good game design. So far the only thing I really don't like. But you can get the cap really high to the point where it doesn't really matter too much. And there are points in the game where the cap also gets ignored. Like if you beat a stage, you get like a massive money bonus, like 5 million. And if that exceeds the cap, it's okay. Like it still gets you don't lose everything that goes over the cap basically. But it's like the one thing I think so far I don't like capping the money. Once again, because I don't think it serves any purpose. It doesn't make you like consider things or strategize. It just exists so that you can expand it by spending skill points. It's the best way to make money. What we're doing right now, you basically challenge a wanderer or boss over and over and over again and get your win streak up. White Revolution is really good for this. And then when you beat the race, you rip a fat drift for some credits. You could also try to do like near misses as much as you can, but I think that's a little bit risky. If you hit something, then you might lose your win streak, because the higher your win streak is, the more money you get. I think at 25 it might actually be cut. I said 20 earlier, but I think 25 might be the highest. And yeah, you keep this going, you also get more money for long runs. Make sure you have the skill equipped that gives you 60% more credits for long runs. That increases the amount a ton. This is the most effective one. And honestly, I think it's also the most fun one. If you don't like this, you can still drift and free roam. You get money from this too. If you don't want to do anything at all, you can just let the game idle. Oh, actually interesting. Rivals price actually decreased. Never mind. So going to parking area actually does seem to reset the... Oh, okay. Does seem to reset the rival bonus. Okay. So that I misunderstood. The thing is, with this car I have to go to the parking area and refresh tires. Like, I have no choice. This car is completely unable to drive and will not... This car generally has issues. Maybe I should buy the tire upgrade at least. Because without the tire upgrade, this car seems to behave really strange. But I think that's the best rival so far. In what way? Best for grinding, or which one do I like the most? Okay, so we need to find a way then to... So we don't go into the parking area. Honestly, in that case... I think the play now is to save up for Melancholic Angel's car. Because her car is so fast, it doesn't matter what condition our tires are in. Genuinely. Okay, I got no drift points, so that's unfortunate. Oh, we could build another car ourselves, I guess, yeah. Okay, by no means do I think the 350Z is the fastest you can get at the moment. The thing is, I'd rather build cars myself because it's more fun. But it makes the grinding a little more annoying. And take a little longer. So I'm trying to decide between the most effective way to grind and the more fun way to grind. I think I'll take the more fun way. Yeah, the handling is more arcadey. This is not like Assetto Corsa. There you go. Basically chain two drifts together. Use a let go of the handbrake. I do believe I have all the cars unlocked except for a few. That's not a problem at the moment. So I think it's mainly limited to the early access phase currently. You do not get enough perk points to actually unlock all the cars in the game. Unless you don't get any active skills or you ignore something entirely. But yeah. You can't get everything from the skill tree, that's for sure. But I think when the full game comes out, if you 100% the game, then you can probably get everything. I mean, we do already have enough money for the Mark X, so we could just get that one and beat that one rival. Okay, this could be a good one-gun alternative. You mean for the arcade games? I'm not sure. I think the arcade games, they play very differently. Like, they're a very different kind of game. Also very multiplayer focused. So probably not really, no. Honestly, I feel that way about all of the one-gun type games. Like, it bothers me that a lot of people are trying to, trying to make a competition out of this and Night Runners. That bothers the hell out of me. You don't have to decide between these two games. It's nice that we have two games that are good and can stand on its own. I think there are also very different takes on this style of racing, with different gameplay and everything. Like, it's not this or that. It's great that we have two things and we can decide, you know. And it's also good for the games themselves that there's competition, you know. And that's the kind of stuff that actually makes these games better. Yeah, exactly. Netrunners in this game are very, very different. Different takes on the same style of racing. But it really bothers me that people put it together. Like, obviously you're allowed to enjoy one over the other. Not saying you have to enjoy both. But it bothers me that people are trying to, like, make these games compete, you know? Like, if I was a developer of either of these games, like, that would annoy the shit out of me. Most of the negative reviews on Steam came from Netrunners players. Yeah, okay, I will say this. I will say this, and I hope I'm not bothering anyone by saying this. This is no disrespect towards Netrunners, the game, or the guy who makes it. But I think the Netrunners community needs to chill the fuck out. They're giving me Need for Speed vibes. Like Need for Speed community vibes. They can be kind of annoying. Obviously not everyone. I think the vast majority of Netrunners players just enjoy the game and just chill, you know. But there's some very vocal individuals in the Netrunners community that annoy the shit out of me. Thankfully, once again, like I know it's a vocal minority. Just like with the Need for Speed community, but yeah, I don't know. I also get like a ton of requests, or questions if I've already played the Netrunners prologue. And I always jokingly say that's basically a cult. Because the amount of questions I get for that is absurd. Like I don't have any, I never got as much requests for a single game than it is for Netrunners. It feels cult-like. It feels like there's like a secret Discord server where they scout out streamers and just ask them if they played the game already. I'm joking, of course. Obviously, I don't take this seriously. But yeah. Oh, this might be bad. We play Need for Speed soundtracks while playing this. Yeah, I can see that fitting well, especially Carbon's and Underground 2 soundtrack. You know, when I played this a little bit off stream, what I listened to and worked really well as well was the soundtrack of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift PS2 game. If you know which one I'm talking about, the one that Technics made. That soundtrack slaps, and it works really well with this. That I can also recommend. I can't play it on stream because of copyright, unfortunately. But it had a similar style. It was a similar style of racing as well, like Japanese highway racing. So in that way, it does work too. Oh, it's gonna be a huge one. That's gonna be a huge bonus. Actually, not that much, but I mean, 26k is still good, but I got over 30k at some point. Does the game suffer from GT Cam-itis? That's a very funny way to describe it, but yes, kind of. It is still better though. It's still more dynamic. Like it will loosen up when you're doing sharp corners or drifts. It's not always stiff, and it's still more dynamic in terms of like FOV when you speed up and the camera shake. Which some people actually find a little bit too much, which I understand. It's very at higher speeds it does get very intense, but I like it. I do like it. But setting to turn it off would be nice. A lot of racing games do have that. And you can completely disable the camera shake if you want to. $46K from that drift, that's crazy. That's insane, actually. I didn't even know you could get that much. I thought like the 30K we got earlier was the top. Holy fuck. Yeah, drift, I know. Drifting pays the bills, dude. It's like half as much as we get from the battle. And that's the 480K long run. So when we get the final long run, when you get the final long run bonus, the 4th one, that's when you want to actually go to the garage, because then you get no more bonuses for long runs, and you do want to get these bonuses, obviously. So when you get your 4th one, make sure to go back to the garage, or you're missing out on some money. And we're kind of grinding against the wall, which means we do lose some speed here. Okay, but I think I figured out the drift strat. Boy. You want to try to turn around your car, I think. So you don't lose as much speed. But keep holding the handbrake, otherwise the drift ends. What cars do I have so far? Plenty, but the main ones I used was Suzuki Swift, was our starter car. Then I switched to an RX-8 for the end of the game. And now we're using the 350Z to grind. There were a couple of others, but those were kind of the main ones. Go at the wall. Oh, damn. 36K, good. We're at 9 million now. And once again, like, I'm not even doing this optimally, because I went to the parking area a bunch of times, so we do lose a lot of money, actually, from going to the parking area all the time. Because the money you get from the opponents does actually decrease. So you wanna find a car that you can still relatively comfortably drive with worn tires. Or a car that's just so fast that it doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Oh fuck. Okay, no drift this time. Alright. This car's behavior is really strange on one tires. So I might... I'm not sure I'm gonna do this now. I think I might enter the next parking area. Because yeah, now I actually have issues as well with the start of the race. It's not good. Obviously, I don't want to lose my streaks though. It's a high streak I had for sure though. 38. Where's the next parking area? Oh, there's one over here. I'm not sure if I can get to that one. I think that one you can enter from both directions though. If I'm not mistaken. I'll go to this one though. Just to be safe. But I made around about 6 mil just that night. With suboptimal grinding strats. It's not bad. But we definitely still have a long ways to go. Am I grinding for house? Imagine if you could buy different garages here. Honestly, I don't think that's the kind of game for this. Although, didn't earlier TXR games have some light amount of garage customization? Or was that a different game I'm thinking of? Just see 1 GP, yeah, okay. Definitely was thinking about that game. Okay. So, questions, do we turn around now? So I can get back to this guy? Yeah, let's see why not. Yeah, this is a great Steam Deck game for sure. Only problem right now is you can't transfer your save file between PC and Steam Deck. But I imagine that's something they will probably fix soon. I guess they just didn't really anticipate that, you know, people would want to play on both, or that people play on Steam Deck at all. So when I get the long run, I will just go back to the garage. If I get it before I get to the Wanderer, then that's okay, I'll just leave. That's where I wanna go. No, that puts me on the opposite lane. Yeah, you can. The grind is a lot easier if you have RX-8. I mean, I could just buy that one. We could still build cars after that, because we still have a long ways to go. It's 277 million. So we buy the RX-8 first, so we can just grind it a little bit easier, and then we can always still build cars in between. So I'm also just not gonna get that Mark X yet. I think that is not the play. We're gonna postpone the Mark X rival for a little bit. Yeah, you could get the reversal bonus by letting him go ahead a little bit and then catching back up. I do think that increases the length of the race a little too much though. If you have Melancholic Angel's car, it might not matter. But with this car, I don't know. I think it's fast to just put him into a wall, get the drift on, start the next race like half a minute earlier. Ooh, that's tight. Any slam cars in this game? Depends on the definition of slam, but I think both definitions get a yes from me, yes. You can slam them and you can slam them. So we should almost hit 10 mil. How much is the car for like the RX-8? The boss car? I think it was 13.5 million, right? We're still a little off. Yeah, the translation is a little bit unfortunate. Of this dude. Whoa. That's probably not a drift bonus. I mean, pulling a drift here is difficult. There's actually no space here. Okay, watch it. There we go, we get the long run bonus. 800k. So after this race, gotta go back to the garage so we can reset it. Because now we will not get any more long run bonuses. That was the last one. So wrap it up here. Doing one more drift. Into the parking area. So we can also go to the garage from here. Okay. Good haul, I'd say. So apparently you get rule breaking outlaw if you go into the oncoming lane for a while. Look at all these wins! 42 win streak. Huge. Okay, let's check again how much that car is. Because I think that the one I will buy. It just makes the grinding a lot easier because we can just streak up much better because we don't have to go to the garage anymore. Yeah, 13.5 mil. A little more than 3 mil. So I'm not gonna buy the Mark X yet. We can already buy it and do the rival. But then I will only get the RX-8 later. And I think the sooner we get it, the better. Okay, where is he hiding? There he is. But it's nice that there's still so many people here in the stream watching this game. Like I figured, since I'm mostly done with the game now, there's not gonna be much interest anymore. But it seems like you guys still like watching this game. So thanks for tuning in. It's just a chill game to watch, I think, you know. And with the vibes and the music, I think it's makes for a nice stream. Game is still popping off on Steam DB. Yeah, people are also still playing this. I think it's also because there's a lot to play currently. Like once again, you'll be busy for like around 15 hours, give or take, depending on how much you do and how many cars you build, how much time you take, how much you read. You can blitz through the entire thing in like around 10 if you're good and you just skip all the dialogue. But if you really want to do everything there is right now, all the Wanderers as well, you're definitely gonna sit here for over 20 hours, which for early access is crazy. Like I don't mean to shit on Assetto Corsa Evo, but there was like actually there is actually nothing to do in that game at the moment. Actually, I think maybe the license stuff unlocked at least, and customization. So there's that. I haven't really checked in with that game ever since I made my 2 streams on it. But there was like actually nothing to do in the beginning when that early access dropped. I get like 6 cars available maybe, and 4 tracks, and there was nothing to do really. You didn't earn any credits yet in that game. Like, compared to this, AC Evo lost like 80% of its players on the first day, yeah. On the second day, yeah. That's kind of what I mean, you know. It's mainly because there just wasn't anything to do in that game. I do think AC Evo is gonna be good. Like, once again, like, I'm not shitting on the game at all. But they launched the early access too early. That I can say with confidence. And it's even more obvious to me as someone who, you know, worked with the social media team behind the scenes. So we can get the sponsored video out. I'm not sure how many details I can share. But yeah, stuff was a little bit messy, you know, which kind of tells me that, yeah, shit was probably kind of messy on their end as well. I think the early access could have probably been delayed for like a month or two. And yeah, would have been better. Game looks nice and fun. Yeah, I'm 100% confident they will make a console release. They did say they wanted to do it. The main thing that was holding them back was whether or not this game will actually be successful, that they can afford to make console ports. They now absolutely can. And no doubt in my mind, they now have the funds for it. I think they will still just wait until the game is like fully finished and the game leaves early access. Then they will probably put it on console. And then they can also maybe sell physical copies, you know. Is there a forum up yet with all the requirements needed for specific opponents? I mean, sure, you can probably read it up on Reddit or wherever. I think there's probably a Steam guide too, where someone lists off all of the rivals. But I think it's actually more fun to play the game normally. Like, you just go to the parking areas and speak to the NPCs that have a yellow speech bubble, because those are the ones that give you hints on the Wanderers. And you can always refer to the hints in your reference menu when you're in the garage. Like, you really don't need a guide for this at all. Like, your game tells you everything you need to know. You just need to, you know, engage with it, keep your eyes open, read, talk to NPCs. Yeah, apparently 2 Wanderers are mistranslated. So I think there was one guy, I kind of forgot what it was, but something relating to Neon. He took notes old school. Yeah, you don't need to. I think a lot of people assumed that, but if you're in the garage, you can press the B button, bring up the menu. And you want to go to reference, it's like on the left side. You can read up on all of the opponents there, like their backstories and stuff. But there's also a menu for Wanderers, and if you've collected hints on the Wanderers in parking areas, everything will be there. So I don't have to take notes. Seeing a bad name makes you think you've rammed a few of them earlier. Swift Attack Angel. We had a few cool ones actually. What's the correct requirement for the Neon mistranslation? The card can't have Neon equipped. So no Neon. I should have re-engaged the handbrake. Ah, they're stuck. Move the other way, move along. How you all doing? I am doing very well. Chat, I hope you're doing well too. Hope you had a good start on to the week. Finally getting warmer over here with more sunlight. Winter is almost over finally. Which does improve my mental health. Speaking of mental health, we might run a charity stream soon. I'm still kind of talking with the organizers and trying to plan something for it, but yeah, just to let you know, I haven't done one in a while, so I figured we're going to do another one. What did I got on the Z? I think those are just TE37's race. Okay, he's gonna be stubborn. I'm not getting huge amounts from drifts anymore. Maybe now that the tires are a little cooked. He's gonna catch up again, I think. What am I doing right now? We're trying to grind some money. We're officially in the grind arc. I might do some of this off stream, to be honest. Because Lord knows we still need to grind for a while. Yeah, there we go. Actually got some good money from this. Watched my streams, bought the game, was not disappointed. Thank you, sir. Thank you for buying. And for watching, of course. Glad you're enjoying the game, man. Yeah, there we go. Now I can actually turn the car around. With drifts. Means we can extend them a little bit. Yeah, custom stickers to the game, yes! In fact, my car has completely custom stickers everywhere. It's a little tricky. A little bit of tech savviness is required. At least until someone makes a video tutorial. Right now there's only a written guide. That assumes you know basic things like how to use the command prompt window. Ooh, this could be a good one. 41,500, holy shit. Yeah, this is the Pega mod warranty. Okay, my car. We just retrofitted it onto the 350Z because, well, next best car in that would fit, I guess. Stickers in the back I added though. Also not on the original car. I figured since we're gonna see the car from behind for a while, Might as well add some stuff there to make it look nicer. With something to look at. Don't hit the wall. It's fine, I think. Long run. And drift. There we go. Okay, so we only need 1.5 million more. "30-second tutorial on the CP farming would make a banger YouTube short." Good idea. I don't do YouTube shorts. But that would be a good one, yeah. Thing is, I don't think this is the style of YouTube shorts I would make either, but someone else can make it, I think. Now, currently the game doesn't really have a photo mode, I think. But unfortunate, but it's probably gonna be added later. I think adding a photo mode to a game is really easy. Like every other game nowadays has a photo mode, so I don't think it's hard to implement. That's gonna be insane. This is gonna pay insane amount. Holy shit! 72,500 from a drift. Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, so now we know there's truly no cap to the drifting money. That is absurd. I kinda wanna put that to like the maximum test. I wanna make sure my tires are cooked, and then I'll go into the one gun, hit max speed, and then turn the car around and then just rip it. I think we can actually get over 100,000 credits from just one drift with that method. But that was crazy. That is by far the most amount I've ever received. Yeah, if you could pick between any of the bad names you receive, would be cool. It's nice that you can at least like choose whether or not you want to use the one the game just gave you. Would stock tires slide farther versus level 1 to 3? They might, honestly. There might be a reason, yeah. The thing is, right now the lack of a tire upgrade makes it so you have to go back to the garage every time. Because once the tires are cooked, they're cooked. We have no grip anymore. The car won't even like move. What's happening to the sky if I look around? What is that? That might be the DLSS. It's a little weird. Best way to gain CP? Exactly what we're doing right now. Just watch. I think we might not get a drift bonus from this. Oh, actually we did. Yeah, this is the easiest one to grind. There might be rivals that give you more money, but they're harder to beat. This is the main thing. It's just... White Revolution is just incredibly consistent. We did find another grinding method the other time with the pizza delivery guy. Also works. Okay. 10k, I'll take it. Not a lot of space to turn around here. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, there we go. Nah, I don't think you can do donuts in this game, no. I think the physics allow for it. You have this game in a sim setup, it's one minute at home. One could say that, I guess. I still think they play a little differently. Like, the Wanga Midnight games are a lot more drift heavy. They can drift around all the corners pretty much. And it's obviously very multiplayer focused as well. So there's that. Timing with the music there. It's all scripted. You can make the handbrake stronger by reducing the response time in the controller settings. Really? Would that actually improve the drifts? Yeah, I know you get an extra 10k from a reversal attack. Thing is that does make the race longer. You can just end the race immediately if you push him into a wall, and then you start the next one right away, like half a minute faster. I do think that adds up more than the reversal attack. Yeah, there are K cars in this game. Even a K wagon if you want. Okay, nice. Not grinding against the wall, now we are. We need a little more. Oh, dude, the PS2 demo stream was ages ago. Not sure how many people still remember that one. I think it's Burnout. Every time I tried Burnout content, there wasn't much interest in it, no matter what I did. So I don't know, I'm kind of hesitant on doing more Burnout content. I just think it's hard to make interesting for people. That's kind of the problem. Complete burnout, but you can't use boost. I'm not sure how interesting that is, actually. Honestly. I think the burnout games are very simple games. So I don't know. I have a hard time coming up with like interesting ideas and twists for content. Okay, there's a chance for a draw here. Last time I think he went back to the Haneda line. So you can only keep your bonus credit multi up if you race on bold tires, yeah. bald tires is a pretty funny way to say it. But yeah. Okay, I think we're going to the Haneda lane. Yep. Once again, I think once we have the RX-8, we can actually do that. Then we can actually afford to just run 1 tires. Do you want them to see the map, expanding the map in Toge mountain roads? The thing is, I don't think this handling model would work for Toge. If I'm being honest. I would definitely love to see them expand the map. But I would want them to stay on the highway. I think if they want to do Toge stuff, they should just make a different game. That could be their next game, honestly. How about Osaka? I think Osaka is too far away. You would have to make a separate map expansion like in Forza Horizon. Which, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not a fan of. I much prefer if a map expansion is added to the existing map. Like the best example for this is probably Midnight Club LA. Like they added South Central to the actual like southern part of the map. And you could just go in there. I know Burnout Paradise had it too, but that one was kind of like a bit ham-fisted, which is a bridge that led to the place. That I think it would be much better, because the thing is, the problem is when you have a separate map expansion, it's usually just too small. Like that area is just completely entirely on its own, and it's usually too small. And people don't really see any reason to go back to it after a while, like once they've done everything. Like adding it organically to the existing map is better. And there are, like, there's absolutely potential for this. Like see, there are roads that keep going here. Or over there. You could absolutely just continue the roads here and just build more map all over the place. They could just, yeah, do more of like the surrounding regions of Tokyo. And the thing is, like, you know, with districts like Osaka, they're just really far away. In real life, I mean. They could obviously just make it more fictional at that point, you know? And just kind of like skip the region in between. But I think part of the charm with this game is that the highways are authentic, you know? So I don't know. It's up to Genki. Honestly, I think in general I would just like any map expansion. I think even if they separate it, I think it's better than none at all, you know? That's just how I would prefer it, you know? Just adding more roads to the existing map. Like organically. Yeah, maybe they could even keep Osaka for a different game. And they just really go hard on the Osaka and Kyoto area. Okay, we actually only need one more win. One more win or a good drift? And it's looking like a really good drift. We're missing 2,000 credits. God damn it! Yeah, the Kansai region, like a new game, but they use the Kansai region as the to just have like a new area, new map for a new game. I think it would make more sense. Once again, like, I think they have something cool here, and I think they should just expand the map with more roads. And then Osaka and Kyoto, they can save for a different game. Same with Toge maps, you know, people already wanted like Toge roads here. I just don't think it works here. Save that for just a different game entirely. Where you can have like, you know, different game modes and stuff. Gotta remember, this is their first game, you know. They will do much better in the second and third game. $56,000, not bad. Hey, Hot Rod Nerds. Dude, your first sub ever and you sub 3 months in advance. Thank you for the commitment. That's much appreciated. Thank you. One over there. Thank you, man. Yeah, exactly. Like, this game was still mostly done to just test the waters, you know. Are people even interested in this? Is this even gonna work? Is this gonna be successful? Is the game even gonna be good, you know? Or do people think the game's gonna be good? I mean, they also just need to finish the game first, you know? Like, it's still early access. Like, they still need to add the rest of the content, the rivals, the cars. Okay, it's gonna be kind of fishy here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got another long run bonus. At this point, I think I should go. Wait, no, this is just the second long run bonus, isn't it? This is the 200k long run bonus. I'm not gonna wait until we get the last one. I'm gonna go to the garage and just buy the RX-8 now. I think that's the play, and then we can go really ham. How much did we earn now? We're actually already at 58 million credits total earned. Like, this actually does not take long at all. Especially now, once we get the RX-8. Then it's actually gonna go super fast. That's the one, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna customize Lumbers blade. Oh, my hard-earned cash. Okay, now I'm actually curious how fast it is. Because this car is faster than any car you can build at the moment in the demo. Or not in the demo, sorry, in the Alexis build. It's faster than any car you can build currently. Because I think, once again, yeah, this car is so fast we don't need to pit anymore. We do not need to enter the parking areas anymore to refresh tires. Like, this car is so fast, it doesn't matter. Okay, where's the dude? Would be nice if they still had their logos here. I think then it would be easier to detect them at a glance. Okay, let's see how it does. Let's see. I expect this thing to actually be insane. Low-key kinda do. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's pretty fast. That is kind of absurd. Holy shit, okay. Especially, can you apply a special tune from the legendary tuner onto these cars? Like rival cars? Because then we could actually make this even faster. And this would be even faster if we use manual. Definitely. Ah, it doesn't drift well though. That's okay actually. No? Okay. No special tune for this one then. That's crazy fast. I kinda wanna do a top speed run with this. I think it stops really hard. Like you can't really do these extremely long drifts, like we did with the 350Z. Maybe once the tires have started to wear out. Maybe then. Because the thing is, right now the car has insane grip. Which is actually a good sign, because it means the car will still have good grip once the tires wear out. Yeah, also I feel like since the battles end so quickly here, we can do these battles way more often. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. Hey, look at that. 12 seconds. Took us 12 seconds to beat him. Now you can't customize these cars at all. You can boss cars you cannot touch. No upgrades, no customization, nothing. Not even tuning, I think. Very grip tires plus no torque, yeah. I mean, I guess the 350Z also had very low torque, but yeah. I imagine once the tires are worn out, we can actually do better drifts. So I'm actually looking forward to that. I actually want those tires to wear out. It doesn't actually take like ages to grind, as I thought. I think we can get this done. I mean, not today, because unfortunately I can't stream as much today. But next stream we can definitely get this done for sure. Oh, fuck. Alright, just like that, we're back in an RX-8, man. Actually, I noticed a lot of people are using the RX-8 in this game. I'm not sure why. Is it actually the best car? At least for now. Best you can get at that point in the game. Okay. I see. I just bought it because it was cool, honestly. I kind of wanted to go for the S14, but then I was like, RX-8 is cool. And it seemed better. Yeah, I did play AC Evo. You can find my review on YouTube. Oi. Yeah, the insane bonuses we got from the drifts was pretty sweet, actually, but it's not gonna make up for the amount of money we get from winning streaks. Are these custom cars in real life? You mean if... Oh fuck, I forgot to ram him. Okay, now we might get the reverse attack. Actually, I think I might lose this. Slight misplay. Oops. I kinda underestimated the brakes. The brakes are a little crazy on that one. Oh well. There goes our streak. That is a little frustrating if you lose your streak. But that's okay. Once again, we're not gonna unlock the highway gambler today anyways. The skill I am using is the long run bonus. Get insane amounts. Like up to 800,000 at one point if you hit around 100 kilometers, I think. I know you got the bonus. Shows up on the side once you get it. Long run boost is the only viable perk, yeah. At least if you want to make money. Genki showing everyone that racing games don't have to be absolute dog water. Yeah, it did. Interesting, even the brakes of rivals are glowing. Nice detail. It's not just your car. Yeah, maybe the stiff camera will get addressed and then updated. Like that's a feedback they did get a lot, actually. A lot of people said that the camera is just a bit too stiff. Once again, I think in the game it's actually fine once you're playing. Like you get used to it fairly quickly. It doesn't bother me as much here as in Gran Turismo. Do boss/custom cars have any custom body kits on them? They might. Some of them definitely have engine swaps that you wouldn't get yourself. Yeah, Napoli was also a good farm, but this is just faster. Because you can immediately get to the rival, slam him into a wall. Like, some of these battles actually only last like 12 seconds. Like, the Napoli one paid better, but it took longer. Because I just have to beat him in a genuine battle. It's just more consistent and faster, you know? Yeah, a lot of people also want to turn off the camera shake, which I get. I think it can be a little disorienting for some people. I'm personally fine with it, but options are always nice, you know? If people are divided on something like the camera or the camera shake. Whoa! 360. An option 2, just kind of tweak it how you want, you know? It's a good idea. For example, I don't like the camera shake in Midnight Club LA. Like, I always turn it off. I actually do not like it in that game. So the fact that I can just turn it off is great. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, actually, the drifts now are better now that the tires are 1. That's actually good. That means you actually also earn more money over time as you can perform better or longer drifts at the end of the race. Okay, that's good. I actually want worn tires with this car, which is interesting. It's not a lot better. Okay, nice. It's not as crazy as with the 350Z, the drifts, but that's okay. Oh god. Is it? Okay. Yeah, it would be interesting to see if Genki adds new features. I mean, I think the skill tree is already a new feature, basically, right? Maybe they think about anything, something new, but the thing is, at this moment, I have a hard time seeing them adding major features that aren't here yet. It's mostly just gonna be content. Also, it really does not feel like the tires are one whatsoever. This car is grip for days. Yeah, currently for some reason the game still does not support Steam Cloud, I think. So if you have a Steam Deck, for example, the save file is not shared. So you have to start a new save file, basically. Yeah, you can manually transfer saves, that's true, but I think for most people that's a little too annoying, especially if they're constantly switching from one device to another, you know? Shorter gears, yeah, it would help. The thing is, once again, I don't have access to the tuning because it's a rival car. So it would help for sure, but can't use it anyways, or can't really make it happen. But yeah, we're up at 2 million already again. Yeah, this is all on controller. Played the entire game with it. I think briefly I kinda tried keyboard, and keyboard felt good. Why? That's a good song too. Just another excuse to play the game. I mean, that's one way to look at it, and I can't say I disagree. Like, starting a second playthrough sounds like a lot of fun, actually. Just pick different cars, try different things. Tried this game on a sim rig yet? No, I don't even have one. I mean, I have wheels and pedals, but I wouldn't consider that a sim rig. It's not exactly top of the line stuff. Like, I think at one point, since I'm still in the like EA creator network, although I barely do anything for them, at one point they offered me like a proper sim rig, like from Moza, I think, or Thrustmaster, I'm not sure. But I actually declined because I just said like I'm not gonna use it. So I basically just told my EA contact, like, give it to a different person, you know? Someone who would actually use it. Because I knew I'm not gonna use it very often. So someone else might get more use out of it than me. Could have obviously just gotten it and sell it, but I don't know. That feels kind of wrong to me. Although it would have been the... not the right thing to do, but the smart thing to do. Can be TXR 25 with Japanese cars only? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh wait, we actually did just that. Purely on accident. Yeah, you can absolutely rock this car with one tires. I think once again, it's better when the tires are one because you can perform a better drift at the end. One brand only would be interesting. Especially the thing is, in the beginning you only have access to Suzuki, Toyota and Mazda. Suzuki is obviously out of the question, it's not gonna be able to carry you through the game. So it would be between Toyota and Mazda. And I think Toyota might actually be better. I'm not sure, I think Toyota doesn't have many good mid-game options. So you'd be stuck with the 8.6 for a while. But late game you have the Supra. Mazda, you have the RX-8. Good as well. And RX-7s, but that's kind of... I think long term the Supra might be faster. That's fine. They're almost at a 20 win streak. That's when we earn twice as much per battle. At which point, like, 140,000 is basically as much as you would get from just challenging a high-level driver for the first time. Like, that's actually just like regular payout. It's actually incredible how well this car still drives. And the tires are fully worn. Like now it actually, I would say now it feels like the 350Z. That's how the 350Z felt. On fresh tires. Daihatsu, you got Copen. Yeah, but we can start with the Daihatsu though. You know what? I gotta risk losing my streak again. Just gonna go. Okay, so we kind of deviated from the intended route now. You have to block him every time? No, but it ends the race faster. Because he loses a bunch of health if he hits the wall. And that's the thing, like, we want to earn the money as quickly as possible. From the battle. Alright, 20k from the drift. That's actually paying pretty well. Now we can almost afford the Mark X now. I knew that was a good call. Not getting it right away, but getting the RX-8 first. Saving for that. Felt like the better long-term call. Ah, whatever. I did change course here. I'm not taking the usual line. $138,000 is what we are now with a win. It's twice as much as we got before. Plus the drift at the end. It's like 150k every minute, I would say. Bare minimum. If not more. If you can end the battle quickly and you get more money from the drift, you actually earn more. Like somewhere between 1.5 mil to 2 million every 10 minutes. Plus actually occasionally more from the long runs. I would say that's pretty good. Okay, no drift. No drift bonus for me, I guess. Music gives you Wonga Midnight vibes. Well, guess what's playing? It's not the in-game soundtrack we're playing. We are actually using the Maximum Tune soundtrack. You used to pull that off better. But the grip is still there, like... Was it not for the display there, I would not be able to tell that these tires are one. Like the 350Z felt so much worse on one tire, it was borderline undrivable. Can you upgrade boss cars after you buy them? No. You can only drive them as they are. No tuning, no upgrades, no customization. Okay, I do think we want to go to the Haneda line. Because there's more space there, which means we can actually perform better drifts. I hope he's following me. Yeah, okay. So to this day, your favorite soundtrack of the entire series is Phantom Blue. Can't say I remember that song. Okay, don't go to the Dabo line. I don't want to draw after this. Okay, actually question, does a draw also end your win streak? Because a draw in this game is basically the same as a loss. Only that it doesn't, like, count as a loss in your stats, I guess. It does, okay, that really sucks. Phantom Blue. Oh, Phantom of Blue. That's probably what you meant. From 3. I haven't even listened to Maximum Tune 3's soundtrack too much. There's one song that I liked a lot. I could play after that. Are the Wanderers better to grind White Revolution? There are a few that pay more, but they are harder to beat and not as consistent, so I wouldn't recommend them. You want someone who's easy to beat and consistent, so you can rack up win streaks. And we did find out if you max out the... I forgot what the car was called, the Daihatsu. The one that the pizza delivery driver was using. He gives you like 98k on your first win, which is significantly more. But it takes way longer to beat him. Oh, the Alto, yeah. Again, the time where you can defeat him, you can do 2 battles against this guy. So it's not worth it. Also, the Alto is generally slower, so it will take you ages to get the long run bonus. Like the most important measurement when figuring out a grinding method is not actually how much money do you get from like the rival or whatever, it's the time. Like how much time do you have to invest. And if you ever look at the time every time. I divide everything by it. Like someone who gives you less money but you can beat more often is more valuable than someone who pays more but is harder to beat, you know? Yeah, you can also just Arab drift. I think you have to get a good setup first, like a car that can drift really well, and then wear out the tires. Because you can get absurd amounts with drifting. I got like 70k from one drift earlier. It was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I think we can afford the Mark X now. I think I will stay out until I get the big long run bonus though. Win it for the long haul. Yeah, that's the kind of drift you want. Ones that face you backwards. I kind of want to push him to the wall more. Oh, that's fine. I also want to do a proper top speed run with this car. I don't know how fast this car can truly get. Like, we're only ever hitting like a little more over 200 in these battles here. What game is this? Tokyo Xtreme Racer. The reboot, fresh on Steam. My credit cap right now is 50 million. But you earn so much money each and every night, if you do things correctly, that you can always spend it on something. I almost made a big mistake there. Yeah, does not drift as insanely good as the 350Z, but it's worth sticking to this one though for the win streak. Because once again, the 350Z is undrivable at low tires. But it's probably why it drifts so well. I'm getting too greedy. I'm pushing him into the wall. I need to be careful. It's fine to drive a few seconds longer. I don't have to over-optimize this and risk losing my streak. That's gonna be infinitely worse. And are you sure those tires aren't just bubblegum at this point? Might as well be. No drift? Why, what? Why did that trigger so late? The grinding loses win streak due to random wheel spin with the Super Arm. Yeah, that's why I just wanted to switch to this car. Because I knew this car would be able to beat him even if the tires are completely worn. And so we can actually keep the win streak up. Look at that, even corners, no problem, man. Crazy stuff. I'm really curious how much all of these drifts add up at the end. Here's one song that I liked a lot from Maximum 2 and 3. I think I played last stream and I was like, yeah, that was nice, I need to find that one again. Maybe a little loud. This song reminds me of like early YouTube for some reason. Which is probably why I love it so much. Like early 2000s, late 2000s, early 2010s YouTube. Like from an old like... Not intro, but like from an old video tutorial or gaming video. You know, like 009 soundscape, kind of like in that style for some reason. Yeah. A dreamscape, I guess. Sound system. Dreamscape. You know what I mean? Ah, I did forget to rem. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. I feel really nostalgic about that song, although I first listened to it the other day. This song makes me feel really nostalgic. Okay, second drift didn't count. I wasn't paying attention to the long run bonus, by the way. Didn't see it popping up. Counter just ended early, okay. I mean, it did end early, but I did re-engage the handbrake to start another drift, that's the thing. And the second one didn't count. That song is so good, dude. That should be a good one. Yep. Playing automatic, just easier for me. Keep up with chat. More comfortable. And I can just enjoy the music a bit more. I don't have to pay as much attention to my refs. When the music is this good. Okay, so we got the 320k long run. That means we haven't even been out for that long. Honestly, I might not even have time to go for the long run, like the big one. How much am I grinding to? So we wanna get 77 million credits, a little bit over for the last wonder. Oh, that song's also so good, man. I'm gonna turn that way up, actually. Okay, not right now, but I'll turn it way up later. Yeah, these drifts are pretty good now. I just look for the Wanga Midnight Maximum Tune soundtrack. There's plenty of playlists of it on YouTube. That was a little too loud, I think. Oh man, the drums pick up, man. So good. Crazy good, that song, man. Dude, there's a user in the chat that is actually just called Gloomy Angel, which is the name of this car. Guys, get him. Trauma, the trauma. But I feel like this might get patched out eventually. What thing exactly? The grinding method? I can see them maybe patching out the drifting. Or that they change the way drifting scores get added. Because right now it doesn't matter if you like turn around or you hit a wall, you still get the drifting points, you know, like you can get insane amounts. The grinding method? I mean, it is legit. That's the thing. We're not actually like abusing any game mechanics or anything. Like, this is all legit. You get more money the higher your win streak is without going to the parking area. You can battle opponents as much as you want. I mean, maybe if they want to be evil at some point, they could make it so that a rival declines the battle if you've beaten them too much. But like everything we do here is pretty legit. Are we not using any glitches or whatever, you know? This is kind of how the game... I wouldn't say it's meant to be played, but yeah. I think I'm out of the playlist again. So I'm just playing my own stuff. Oh, dude, here's another good one. Here's another good one though. Suck at the opponent, same car I'm driving. Yeah, she's pretty fast. I think that's one thing they should probably patch. Either make her unlock later. Make her a boss for later in the game or nerf the car. But I only really got it through like some amount of luck. That was one of my favorites. I played earlier though. That song that I just skipped. But it's good. This is a problem when you have the aux cord and there's like 180 people here. At least on Twitch, I think there's more on YouTube. I can't skip a song without someone being really unhappy. Fighting for the aux cord. Maybe I should enable like song requests again. But I have to restrict it. Like the problem is the reason why I don't do like song requests or donations anymore is because of copyright music. I want to remain copyright free. My stream, my tunes. Yeah, nice. This car is still pushing so hard past 260, that's insane. Like I really want to do a top speed run with this car. Hey, 31,000 is good. We see a 100 win streak. Nah, it doesn't make sense. When you get the last long run bonus, you should just go back to the garage. Because there you won't trigger any new ones. Like you're missing out on money. It's not the sensible thing to do, you know? How many long run modes are you gonna run? 4. Maximum is 4. I'm not sure which one I'm on. The last one I saw was the second one. I haven't really been paying too much attention. Might have gotten the third one at some point. But if you get 500k for a long run, or 800k if you have the skill equipped, that's the last one. At that point you want to go back to the garage. Okay, very interesting drift. Okay, 31k again, nice. Damn, Cappuccino. Okay, I'm not playing actively playing the Wonga Midnight Arcade games. I think I did stream 5 DX Plus, I think. On stream at one point. I think it's the problem with emulating these games on PC is like it's not like it works, but the experience is not great. It's not amazing. Like it's really a game you're meant to play in an arcade hall. However, playing in an arcade also sucks because it's way too noisy. Like when I played oh, that's good actually. That's most of the money we got so far with the car. The newest one, which I think is 6RR Plus, right? I enjoyed it in the arcade machine, at an actual arcade in Japan. It was just too fucking noisy. Like I just couldn't keep playing, and I think it sucks because you actually can't hear the game. Like that's why I actually think it's like these games have the most tragic soundtrack because it's so good, but you can't hear it. Like, I was not actually able to hear anything from the game, other than maybe some of the car, when I played it. Like, it's the best soundtrack you're literally unable to hear, unless you listen to it on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, maybe if you have an arcade in a remote area that's not as noisy, then maybe. So that's like the most unfortunate part. It's like the best soundtrack, and you're not able to hear it most of the time. You have to, yeah, exactly. You have to come at a specific time of day, like maybe early in the morning when the arcade isn't as full. Or once again, just find one that's not as crowded. Then yeah, sure. But all the fucking people playing their motherfucking Taiko no Tatsujin, the goddamn drums, just drowned out anything I could hear from the game. It's just... the noise was insane from these things, man. But also all the other machines together, like it was just like and people talking and yelling, you know, it's just a modicum of noise, you know. Need to buy one for the house instead. Yeah, you know what? Fair. In fact, you need to buy more than one. Because part of the fun is playing against other people, right? Whoa. So I need to buy at least 2. Like if I had fuck you money, I would move into a house with a garage and put two of these machines in there. If I had fuck you money, that I would do. I've had a living room that was big enough. Like, arcades at home sound super, super cool, honestly. Especially if you have people over. It's better than sharing a Switch, you know? Using just shitty Joy-Cons. Okay, I went fine. Okay, part 80k long run. Just saw it, so next one's gonna be the last one. Okay, it's pretty far away. Might be the last one I'll go for as well. Once again, I unfortunately couldn't stream very long today. Like after this I'll need to prep some VODs for the VOD channel to make sure that one is coming back online, coming back alive. And then I need to leave. So I also no stream tomorrow, in case anyone was wondering. But probably on Wednesday again. Then we might actually finish this game for good. And get 100%. Dude, Supra is crumpled like tinfoil at this point, yeah. Oh, it must be made out of like adamantium. You can withstand all the ramming. We're back at 10 mil. And we basically got back all the money that I spent on this almost. Already paid for itself. Almost paid for itself. Gears had to catch up. Come on, let's go. I need to milk you more. Front road was hotter than the surface of the sun. That did look kinda a little too hot, I think. I do not want to accidentally take the wrong exit here. Oh shit. Maybe I count as 2 drifts? Yep. Yep, this is a custom car. Of the hardest, fastest opponent in the game currently. Way faster than anything you could build yourself currently. 12 seconds, easy. $1660 Ti might be enough for this game. People played it on equally, on equal hardware, and they were able to play. This game is crazy good optimized. There's also 2 drifts. Yep. Thing is, we might hit the cap actually before we get the next low run. Okay. Gotta keep that in mind. Yeah, building a drift cheese build could be good too. Because you can earn a ton if you drift well in this game. At the very least, it would make for an alternative grinding method. Like if you don't like doing this, you can drift, you know? Maybe some people would prefer that. Ah. Some transmission needed to catch up. I want a 66 win streak, dude. Without going to PA. That's actually crazy. But we can definitely build more cars with that money, just for fun. Might even come in useful later. Like if they add new wanderers into the game that require you to get certain cars, so you can challenge them. Never know. Then we already have them available. Like we have to spend the money anyways, otherwise it's just gonna go away because of the cap. Yeah, I worry about this guy's mental state as well. I mean, honestly, it's his own fault. He still accepts the battles. Right? It's his own fault. It's like, oh, actually, we almost have 69 wins. 69th time I'm gonna get him. Forgot to ram him, by the way. Then you can now all collectively write nice into the chat. Now 100 wins does not unlock a new challenger. Dude, they could add that in the future. A wanderer that only appears if you have 100 wins, but that would suck so ass, honestly. Like what we do right now, we do because, yeah, well, just because. Honestly, we don't have to do this. Like what we do right now is optional. To unlock the last wanderer. We could also just leave it be, yeah. wait until more content is out, and then unlock him naturally through the rest of the game. If we want to beat him now, this is what we kind of gotta do right now, but it's optional. But if they add a Wanderer that needs 100 consecutive wins, that would be so bullshit, honestly. So ending similar to Wanga Midnight Arcades, it's not as drifty, it's more grippy. But yeah, it's both arcadey. Oh god, don't do it. Okay. He had a chance to end my streak. Maybe he just likes losing, you know? Maybe he's just a bit of a masochist, you know? You never know. Hey. Gangs to Dank, thank you for the prime. Okay, I want to make sure I challenge the right rival here. Oh, this is so cramped. What is going on? I hope he follows me. Let's go outer, please, please, please. Okay. I'm just waiting for the last long run bonus to proc. Gotta make sure I keep enough money in my wallet. Or enough space in my wallet, rather. Because otherwise we're just gonna lose it. Song is also a banger. Oh shit. The song is called Happy Moment. This is from the Wanga Midnight games, but I'm not sure which one. I think 6RR? Yep. Okay, so what's the maximum amount we want to get at this point, actually? We don't want to exceed 14,200,000 because then the long run bonus will basically shoot us over. And we're not gonna get the full amount. So that we do not want. Oh god, I'm kind of worried about starting the battle here. This might end up in a draw. I'm gonna follow him for a while. I'll follow him for a while. Because we got a split coming up. Maybe we can push him to the unaided line. Because I would rather have him there. Okay, there we go. I think now I'm safe to battle. Now, this song I already gushed over in the previous stream. The sax solo and this one goes hard. Okay, not much more. Is this game more realistic than iRacing? Sure. You know what, I'd even say this game is more realistic than real life racing. There we go, that's the last long run. Time to pack it up. Wrap it up. Going home. 77 wins. Good one to end on. Okay. Oh, I lost once, right. It's with to take Oil King. Oil King. Alright, look at this. Boom. Was it not for that one loss? That might have been actually an 85 win streak. Crazy. Oilers. I'm finally an Oiler. Okay, so dude, we actually almost got it. What the hell? But it's 72 million. We only need 5 more. 5.5 more. 5.5 million more. Then we actually have him unlocked. And we're less than 100 kilometers off. We're less than 100 kilometers off the other one. I mean, we could do it now. What time is it? I'm gonna be late. I can't do it today. I don't got time for this. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom first. Okay, I've made up my mind. I will do this right now. Because if I don't do this now, I will have to go live for like less than half an hour. Next time. Okay. Let me check first how much time I have. Okay. Maybe I can still get this done today. Okay, so if I... we should have enough time. Oh, yeah, actually... yeah, that is doable. Might be doable, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. Let's finish the entire game. Okay, let's do one thing first. Finally get the Mark X. That one. Blue is interesting. Ooh, the red looks nice. Yeah, let's go. So like I said, I don't really have to customize it. The thing is, I have to spend my money anyways. Okay, I'm not spending that much. What the hell? Wait, but you can get this up to what the hell? You can get this over 400 horsepower. It's heavy though. Okay, you can actually get this car insanely fast. That's wild. Does it have customization? Yes. Ooh. Let's see what kind of build we'll go for you. It does change the arrow quite a bit. I don't like that one too much. Honestly, I've never seen before, by the way. I've first time seeing this thing. Didn't even know it existed. Ooh, I do like that one more, I think. I mean, this fits better to the rest of the kit. I'll go for this one. Looks hilarious. Ah, maybe? The color is actually exactly the same. That's got kind of too much. Nah. It's fine. Okay, do we have different colors for these? Oh, wait. Oh, the inner ring. Okay, wait, that's actually cool. That's actually kind of cool. Let's do it. Make this car baller. Okay, looks good. I'll skip neon for now. So I'm not sure what kind of performance I need to give this car. I think I'll give it like a little bit. I don't think I wanna... Dude, I kind of want to go ham on this car. But now we should use the money to build different cars. You guys mentioned the rival is not that difficult. Is that true? Can someone confirm? The rival need to beat with this car? Also, playlist run out. I have to restart it. Yes. You did it without maxing? You only used nitrous, okay. So that was enough for you to beat him. Okay, okay. Then in that case, knows we'll probably do. Alright. Yeah, what I will do though, I'll give it suspension for fun. I want this car to look good. Yeah, sure. For me, that's also part of the look. I actually want this car to go like nuts. I can't really do super crazy right height here. Bit more of a race look, you know. Alright, there we go. Sweet. Okay, let's find the guy. What's his name again? Actually, I shouldn't have beaten him even. Yeah, I think he was in the parking area, right? Up here? Yep. Okay, looks kind of sick, honestly. Looks dope as hell. Better than this one, actually. Okay, that's that. I mean, he was only level 9, right? Level 9 isn't too difficult. Okay. Let's see. Might be driving a stock car. So he's basically a racer. Ah, yeah, because he breaks him. Does make it somewhat easier. Alright, that's good. They don't need to upgrade the car because upgrades cost a lot for this car because the car is already expensive, so the upgrade cost also scales with it. Alright, there we go. Another one down. Only 2 left. And we should unlock them very soon. Does this game have anti-cheat stuff? No. Bunch of people actually just cheated money in this game because... Yeah. Actually, question. Actually, doesn't matter. I was about to ask if selling a car also adds to the money you got here, like total CP. It probably does. But we still have to drive like a little under 100 kilometers anyways. So it does not really matter. Yeah, I didn't need any upgrades on the Mark X. None needed. Okay, where's our favorite cash cow? And Daikoku. Yeah, people already made cockpits or like VR mods. Maybe they add a cockpit. I kind of doubt they will add like a fully animated cockpit. That's a lot of work. But if they can at least make the dials work, that would be cool. A lot of sims have it like this, where there's like a camera view where there is no wheel, right? You just have the dashboard there, and then the wheel you actually physically have to play the game. You basically use that instead. I mean, that could totally work. You just have to animate the dials. I don't reckon that's gonna be like insane amounts of work. Like an ITC, yeah. Couple that with like proper VR support. Seems like an easy W, you know. And obviously you can always say like, oh, but Assetto Corsa, yeah, but there's nothing to do in Assetto Corsa. I think as an experience, Assetto Corsa in VR with this probably still like a little better, maybe. But yeah, you can just kind of like play VR in between like casual sessions here, you know, and progress, which I think is cool. Oh, I like the game so far. Amazing. I mean, we're doing 100% right now. Almost done with the entire thing. It was that fun. By Revolution, yeah, it's the most profitable. I mean, profitable while still being holy shit. Very consistent and quick to beat. There are rivals that pay better, but they take longer to beat and they are not as consistent. Like the pizza delivery guy you need to buy an Alto for is pretty good, but just takes so long. I mean, you even fall behind in the beginning, and you have to catch up after a while. Which also means if you make a mistake, it's kind of over. Oi! I mean, Genki didn't give me an affiliate link for this game, but that's okay. They actually gifted me like a box full of goodies, like pins and stuff. We opened it on stream. I should probably upload the VOD to YouTube, yeah, to the VOD channel. For anyone who might have missed it. Actually, maybe I can get that up for tomorrow. Just need to make a thumbnail. It's crazy how much more grip the car has with the tires still being like alive. also feel like we do more damage. Probably because we grip harder into his car. Can I go to stuff in that box? A bunch of stuff. Bunch of stickers, pins, a t-shirt, which was cool. Mouse pads. What else? A license plate. The license plate was probably the coolest part. And some sort of like document holder. No, that's not the correct word. But yeah. It was kind of cool. Like they just posted on Twitter that they had like a bunch of boxes ready to go with goodies, and that anyone who wants one can just send them a message. And yeah, tell them your mailing address basically. And yeah, I was fortunate enough to be picked. Really don't need to do that. Oh yeah, no, the game was also included. I didn't need to buy the game myself. I got it provided by Genki. Immediately wants to go again. Alright, sure, buddy. One of receiving one of those boxes makes someone think the review is paid and therefore invalid? Yes. I think I got one of those comments. Because I did mention it in the video. That Genki sent me a box and I kind of made like a joke about it that you could see that as a bribe. And someone actually took that seriously in the comments and was like, yeah, that is a bribe. Your opinion is invalid now. I'm like, okay. Watch like any of the other content creators then. Who didn't receive a box and say the exact same thing that I'm saying then. If that's what you need to be convinced. It is technically a bribe. However, I mean, not even. Not even. They didn't even tell me like, hey, if you make a positive video about our game, we'll give you something. That's a bribe. Because that includes the condition, right? Like, oh, you only get this box if you make a positive video about our game. That's a bribe. But that condition didn't exist. They just sent the box because they wanted to. They didn't even know I was gonna make a video on it. And to be honest, at first I didn't even intend to make a video on it. I just wanted to cop the box and play the game. But since the game is so good, I figured I might as well make a video, you know? Because there's so much I had to say about it. I needed to tell people about it. That like, hey, this game is actually good shit. So, technically, this wasn't even a bribe. I'm missing for the final Wanderer. Not much. I think I was missing only 5 million credits. And a little less than 100 kilometers for the other one. So we should really get it within the next couple of minutes. My guys also told me he's insanely hard to beat. Even more than Melancholic Angel, so... I mean, I have Melancholic Angel's car, which honestly in hindsight was probably a good idea to pick up. No. If you have your own RX-8, you can't get it to the same level as the Gloomy Angel, like this car here. This car has upgrades installed that you don't have access to in the Lexus build. That's just not fair then, yeah. I think that's something they should definitely fix. Either nerf this car or opponent or just make her available later. The main problem is, like, this would be okay if this was just an optional wanderer, in my opinion. Like with you know, the highway gambler we're kind of grinding for here. It's an optional boss, like, who cares? The problem is she's mandatory if you want to beat the Alexis build, you know. She's part of the main quests. That is the actual problem. Like, overpowered opponents, I actually don't think is that problematic. Honestly, in some aspect, it might be fun. Going up against an opponent that is absolutely overpowered. And then still beating them after like 20 losses. It's kind of like a Dark Souls boss, you know, in that sense. The problem is just that they're mandatory, you know. Oh, that this one in particular was mandatory. No, you can't install nitros on custom cars. You can't do anything with them. You can just drive them as they are from the dealership. I think this game will receive mod support. This game already has mods. I think it's only gonna receive more as time goes on. So yeah, definitely. You can install custom decals, for example, from your PC into the game. And there's a VR mod, so you can play the game in VR. Tracing attack defense worth it? Yes, definitely. That is actually one of the more important things you should get. Like the hierarchy is tuning upgrades should be the very first thing you get. You do not want to lack on performance. Then actually the attack and defense skills. Then the passive stuff for earning money. And then cars. Oh, I forgot about the wallet stuff. Yeah, I guess that's also important. But only really late game, if I'm being honest. Plus, am I challenging high roller gambler? Yes. Less than 5 million credits. So we're actually getting really close. And actually, like, it only took me today. I only grinded a little bit at the end of last stream, but not even. Like, we were just kind of cruising around, messing around, and just doing nothing. So it was really only today that I grinded. Now, if you know what you're doing with the grinding method, this should not take you more than 5 hours. Like, you can knock that down in an evening, on a weekend or whatever. If you got the time. Thing is, I wasn't really paying attention to my balance, like my current credits balance. So I'm not actually sure how much we still need. The game doesn't really notify you, I think, when you got enough. You just have to go back to the garage and hope it's enough. My wheels are fucked. Honestly, we want that. We want tires that are worn so we can perform a longer drift at the end of these races, which gives us more money. When the tires are fully fresh, you can't do this here. Like, this gave us another 20k. You can only do really short drifts when the tires are fresh, which either give us nothing or only 5k. Part of the strat. And we obviously don't want to refresh tires because we lose our streak bonus. Okay, we got long run. Are the penalties for frequently going back to garage other than losing the long run bonus? No, that pretty much is the penalty. I mean, you lose this. Yeah, you lose the streak bonus. You earn more money from what the hell? Completely scooped that car up. You earn more money from rivals, up to twice as much. If you have a win streak, without going to a parking area or garage. So, in essence, no, there are not like any immediate penalties. You just don't earn as much money. Like, it's not as optimized, if you will. Just bought the game, you're looking for ways to gain cash and XP. I mean, in the beginning, you don't really need to pay attention to like grinding methods. You can just play the game normally. And honestly, I would recommend to do so. Like, just enjoy the game. Try to defeat all the rivals and, you know, just have fun. If you really want perk points, Wanderers give you a lot. So you can maybe try to prioritize them. Okay, I want to make sure that I don't accidentally drift into the parking area. Okay. Can you also enter a parking area from behind? Probably not, that's probably a invisible wall. Ah! Should I level up a beginning car to the max before buying a new one? I mean, it will take you a while before you get the last set of upgrades. I would definitely stick to your beginner car in the beginning. You can switch cars after you beat stage 1. The game will tell you once you've done that, so... yeah, definitely stick with your starter car for a while. Definitely the play. When should you buy a new car? Yeah, as I said, the game will tell you once you beat stage 1. Once you beat stage 1, that's when you can look into buying a new one. But just go with the flow. I don't think there's really much you can fuck up in this game. You can't really soft lock yourself. Worst case, you just drive against previous rivals or maybe even traffic cars. Things are really dire. No need to hyper optimize unless you want to do like the very, very end game stuff. Then you have to do stuff like this. When you want to battle against rivals that honestly are just there for like idiots like me. They're not even meant to be challenging at this point already. Fuck. And I had to get a new car because we kept on creds and to battle many more rivals. Yeah, okay, that might be another reason. That's why you kind of probably want to invest into a bigger wallet early on. Yeah, Gambling King. Do you know what the name is? I've read like several variations of his name. Like Highway King, High Roller King, High Roller Gambler. No, Gambling King. What is his actual name? You can check your mileage in the garage. All of your in-game stats are listed on the left. And that will also tell you your current mileage. Honestly, I think someone in the chat was right. Like when we basically started the stream, so I mentioned it might take me longer to get to 2,000 kilometers than 77 million credits. That person was totally right. And I was actually like driving a ton already. Like also just off screen. Like off stream I was... What the fuck was that? Well, there goes the win streak. Shit! The wheel spin. Oh wait, hold on. No, we're not fast enough. 07. That's okay, we don't need that much more anyways. Was the end of stage 1 where you can check if you've beaten it? The game will tell you. You will literally get a window that will say like, you've beaten stage 1. Congratulations, here's some money. I mean, honestly, at this point, we should probably go for the mileage anyways. If I'm being honest. Now, we might still be missing a couple mil. I think we left the garage at like 8 or 9 million. So we earned 3 or 4 million. Which we should get from the long run. I'll do a few more battles. But I will probably just go. We still have not done like a proper top speed run with this guy anyways. Yeah, I will check out this game. Like I will play this on stream again every time there's an update. Or at least a significant update. If it's just bug fixes, then I don't see any reason to go back to it, obviously. But every time they add some content to this game, I'll play it. I check the win streak is gone anyway. I mean, we still have the long run bonus going on. I don't want to lose now. Now that max, on max, once I hit 100 kilometers and I get the last proc for long run, I get 800,000. I think with all the long runs combined, I get somewhere like around like 1.2 million maybe. 1.2 to 1.5 million, somewhere in that ballpark. If you have the perk equipped. This might be a draw. Actually, it should be fine. Just gotta stay on this lane here. Unless he wants to throw me. Okay, he wasn't sure if he wanted to throw me there. And then hit the divider. Nice. Okay. Whoa, fuck, okay. What am I saving money up for? For the final boss. Only unlocks once you've earned 77 million credits over the course of the game. And don't need to have it in your pocket at one time. You couldn't either way. Just need to have earned that much in total. That was a good drift. Yep. Yeah, I would say we actually almost have enough. I think mileage we're gonna lag behind, but the thing is, if that Wanderer is actually as fast as people say, it's gonna take us a while to beat him. Which means we will also earn more mileage in the meantime, so I think it's gonna all work out just fine. We're gonna unlock the highway gambler. We're gonna probably take a couple attempts to beat him, then we'll unlock the last one. And then that's actually it. Then we are actually done for good. For now at least. That is literally everything the early access build has to offer. I could maybe do one more stream where we just build some cars for fun. But yeah, other than that, there isn't too much to do. After that. I did beat the owner of that car. Lots of luck and some skill. Honestly, I didn't really think too much in regards to like challenge runs for this game yet, because we're gonna get content for this for the next 4 months, you know? So I just kind of want to play this casually for now. Until the game is fully finished and leaves early access. Then we can maybe consider doing something. All the front tires are completely cooked yet, by the way. Yeah, for Alex, there's a ton of content already, man. Like once again, if you want to do 100%, if you want to do everything that this current build has to offer, it's gonna take you over 20 hours, for sure. Unless you like really rush it, but if you read the text and you pay attention and you take your time building cars, maybe do some designs, yeah, definitely over 20 hours. Is there any reason to choose medium soft tires? Don't feel the difference in handling. Yeah, they should be a little bit. It really depends on what you want to do. Like if you tend to go out on a long run because you have a lot of like just regular crew members that you want to beat, like you have a lot of blue arrows on the map that you just want to knock out, then definitely go for hearts. But if you have like a really strong boss on the map, or you just intend to beat like one boss or one rival, there's no reason to go for hearts anymore. You can just pick softs. If you're not sure, you can just pick mediums, like especially in the beginning of the game. Mediums are fine. Okay. So we're actually at 13 million soon. I do think that's enough when we hit the 13 million mark. Or at least close to. Maybe if we get another long run bonus, that's gonna kinda seal the deal. I actually did not expect to get this done today. Really did not take as long as I thought. Thought we'd be here for like more than 5 hours. And because I realized I knew I was gonna do a bit of a shorter stream today, which yeah, it's not as short now anyways. Because it didn't take that long anyway. Yeah, this is probably the best mountain grinding method. Getting a high win streak and then battling a wanderer. The thing is, battling against someone in a PA, I'm not sure how valid of a strat that is, because you're gonna waste time due to the loading screens getting in and out of the PA and the dialogue. We got another long run. I actually think we should have enough by now. I'm gonna do one more battle and that should be it. I think that is it. If we're missing some cash, it's not much. So I'll do one more drift here. Hopefully a good one, yeah. Alright, let's see if it's enough. Or if I'm missing a little bit. Hmm? Oh, come on! What the hell, man? We're missing a little under 20,000. I should have just done one more battle. One more battle, dude. Fuck. Okay, wait. Where is this guy? Dude, I was just one off. You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, well, one drift away. What bullshit, dude. Could maybe even just be the traffic car, that might be it. Swift attack Oil King, yeah. I've become an oiler. Okay, okay. One last battle. Yeah, I could also just... The thing is, I can... No, I can't drift right now because the tires have been refreshed. So I can't do these, like, long drifts. Like before. They need to be worn out for that. Like, I can't drift right now. Okay. I think it's before I battle the next guy, I think I'm also gonna spend the money. I'm not sure how much money I'll get from the Wanderer, so to prevent hitting the cap, I will actually just spend some of the money. I'll get like a car or two. Okay, there we go. Now it's enough. Slight miscalculation, dude. Alright, there we go. We hit it. We're over 77,777,777. What cars do we buy? I think I like a Mitsubishi for sure. I'll go for the Evo 10, I think. This one could be better. I mean, we could make a yellow Evo for the Gran Turismo meme. I do like this one more though. You guys want the meme Evo? Okay, I don't think I have any decision in the matter. You guys want the meme Evo? There you go. Okay, and another one. We do not have a Subaru yet, so let's get a Subaru. Do I want this one or? I think I want this one, the WX. Can also get a family wagon. This one's so much cooler though. GC8 is nice, yeah, I know. I think I'll go for this one. It's gonna be a cool car once it's like completely tuned up. Sorry chat. You already voted on the yellow Evo without my consent. I wanted to get the Evo 10, you guys wanted the yellow Evo. I gave you the yellow Evo. So for the Subaru I get what I want. See, you got something you wanted, now I get something I wanted. Alright. How many more kilometers are we off actually? Okay, we're literally actually just missing 61 kilometers. No. 41 kilometers, sorry. We should definitely get that when we battle against the gambler. Okay, where can I find him? There he is, Highway Gambler. The good thing is he's on the C1. C1 gives us a lot of room for error and stuff. Like the opponents, they can easily fuck stuff up. So if we get a little bit lucky, we might get this. And I think we also have to use this card, by the way. Wait, I'm an idiot. Actually, maybe I'm not an idiot. I was kind of thinking about soft tires, but if we're gonna take a bunch of attempts, I think cards might be better. Otherwise, I could go to the garage a bunch of times, I guess. Yeah. I think I need to give myself the best chance for this, so I'll use soft tires. Just gonna have to go back to the garage a bunch of times to change them, but I think that's okay. Although, in fact, the car still drives pretty well with the tires worn, so let's do it. Okay. Ooh, it's gonna be easy trust. Hey, I mean, we got an overpowered car. So, I mean, I think if I wanted to do this on my 350Z, we would be beyond cooked. But the fact that we have this car might actually make this somewhat doable, but let's see. Are we using an overpowered car to beat an overpowered car? It's like, you know, dividing by 0, basically. Holy grip, dude. Okay, this thing is insane. Alright, this is what we've been working for the last 3 hours. We still have not done a proper top speed run with this car yet. I have to do one just to get to the last rival. The 2000 kilometer rival we still have to unlock. Alright, is that him? What the hell, he's got RGB. And he has aura too? Oh god, okay. He's got an aura. Okay. Dude, that car looks ridiculous. Highway Gambler. You gotta be kidding me. And he's got a cube. I actually used this car to beat another rival before. It's kinda dog shit, honestly. This car is terrible. Oh my god, dude. Are you kidding me? That thing has to be maxed out. That thing must have, like, the very late game upgrades. That is insane. He crashed! Wait. Can I first try this? There's no way I can first try this one. There's no way! Dude! Oh my god! Easy, man! Easiest race in the game, dude. First try. Oh my god. Dude, he was so fast. What the hell? This would have actually been a repeat of Melancholic Angel. Actually, this would have been even worse. Because Melancholic Angel wasn't really taking off in the beginning. Like, only after a little while. So he had, like, some chance. There ain't no way farming that guy. I'm not sure how much money I got from him. I wasn't paying attention. Dude, that was so lucky, man. That's unbelievable. Actually first tried. So we spent, like, what, like 4 hours grinding for a 1 minute battle? Less, probably? Worth it, man. Okay, now we just need 2,000 kilometers. I thought I would actually get it over the course of the battle. But we didn't. Which is actually good, because that means we can actually just keep on driving. And get it faster. That way. Because we don't have to start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. Okay, this is great. Alright. Well. Oh, Melancholic Angel. Dude, should we go for a mirror match? Let's do a mirror match. Alright. The only one that hates the milestones? Really? I think they're cool. Okay. Oh, she's way faster though. Nah, they're cheating. They are cheating for real. Okay, that's not fair. That I will say is not fair. At least make the bosses as fast as their cars are. Because that shit is not fair. If they are actually faster than their own cars allow. Like, we're using the same car. But dude, look at this, man. Also, first tried Melancholic Angel on the rematch here. Easy, man. We're actually, like, absolutely dominated the game at this point, man. Well, AI is definitely cheating there. Okay. Let's rack up the mileage. Honestly, what do we need? 49 kilometers? That's, or 41? That's so much. That is actually not much. I think as long as... if I just drive to Daikoku, we should have it. I can also see how much this car can do. Oh, this one can hit 300 easily. It's the first time we're hitting 300 actually in this game. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Hit it for a second there. I think on the one gun we can definitely hit it. We can probably push further. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we only hit it for a second though. That's actually the top speed, I think. Yeah. 300 is actually the top speed. Okay. I mean, with this, I think we can also just go back to the garage. If we don't have it, it's okay. We don't have to be worrying about, like, streaks anymore. Like win streaks or long runs. Oh, the game is really fast with this car, though. I like it, man. You did 327 in your R34 ones. Oh, nice. Yeah, maybe we can do one more stream where we just test cars and try to hit the fastest speeds. That actually sounds like a fun idea. I just one more stream with this game. Even if there's nothing to do after this. High-level gameplay is super fun in this game. Like I said this before, I think on my first stream. The game actually gets more fun as you go. I guess the cars get faster and more exciting. This actually becomes way more fun. I bet when cars are slow, it's fine, you know? Because they're just starting out, so everything still feels new. But the more you play, the more fun it actually gets. Hey, this is exhilarating right now. Actually, I love the way this plays currently. This car doesn't even have fresh tires anymore, they're already worn. I mean, Rivals are left just one. And it's not even a highway gambler. We actually beat him first try. Yeah, I knew we were lucky because he was on the C1. Like I said that before we battled him. The fact that he was on the C1 was a huge plus, and you could see right there why I said that. Grinded hard then? Yeah, I mean, we grinded pretty much all stream. It didn't take long, like only 3-4 hours. Holy. I think they let more car manufacturers during the early access phase. Like Honda is definitely most obvious one to be missing. The thing is, there's already Honda cars in the game, like in the game files. But since the developers don't have the license to use them, we still have to wait for those. need to save some money for this RX-8, yeah. It's a boss car though, you have to beat the boss first, and it's the hardest boss in the game so far. It's actually really hard to beat. And then this car also costs 13.5 million, like it's not easy to get. But I think that's what makes it feel so good, to actually use this car. Like it's hard to obtain, and then hard to buy, right? Which makes this car extremely valuable. And the fact that it's so fast makes it absolutely worth it, you know? Like that once again, to me, that's good game design. You get really, really rewarded for actually getting this car. Makes it like feel like an actual accomplishment driving this thing. Good song too. What song is this? You need to look that up. Okay, I think we'll leave at Daikoku and hope that's enough glare on 6. Nice. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Highway Gambler, instant win. Instant win. He was level 21. It's the same level as the pizza delivery guy. A Melancholic Angel, also first try win. Love to see it, man. Should get a new nickname for this. Dude, I'm missing... Oh my god, why am I always cutting it so close? I'm missing 1.4 kilometers. Why am I always cutting that so close? Like, I did that with the money. I was just like 20k off. Like, one battle. And now it's same with the mileage. Just need to drive, like, over the one gun there and would have been fine. It's so stupid, man. Ugh. But fine. Okay. But in my opinion, this is why there needs to be an odometer in the game. That is exactly why. That wouldn't have happened if we had an odometer. What song is this, man? I don't know, it's huge. It's nice, man. I think that's it. That was probably more than enough. So, yeah, 2004. I overdid it a little bit, but mainly because of the music. Okay, where can we find her? Or them, her, him, whatever. Probably also parking area, huh? Which one? There. Okay. So, Impatient Princess. You think she's gonna be that hard? She drives an Evo. Actually, it might be the first rival to use an Evo. Like the Evo 6. 5, sorry. Okay, she's pretty much no nonsense. She just gets right to the point, alright? Last boss! Let's go! Level 20. No dollar because she's impatient. Ah, I get it. I get it. Look at that dolphin. Ah. I think she's got the faster car. Ah, this is close. Oh, okay. I had to react really quickly there. I had to react really quickly there. Alright, nice, dude. Easy first try once again. Easy peasy, man. First try again, man. Okay, that's it, guys. That was everybody. And we did it without cheating. Just want to point that out too. Didn't give myself any money or any nonsense. We did it 100% legit. Just to prove again. Total defeats 216 or 216. Everyone is beaten. Everything is done. That was so fun. I wish there was more. God. That might actually be the first time I got 100% in a racing game and I was like, damn, I wish there was more. God. So looking forward to more content, man. Every update, I hope they add a little bit of content. Like every stage, like another stage or two. Ah, this was so fun. I want to keep playing. I want to keep playing so bad. Are these two in the dealership? Good question. Let's see. Nah, I don't think so. I think you only get boss cars here. Those are rival wanderers, so they don't count. Well, shit! That's it then. We beat everything there is to do. Everyone that we can beat did everything we could have done in this game. Now, honestly, the only thing we can do is just build cars. Which honestly, I'd be down for just building some cars. Maybe doing like a bonus stream, short one. Just building some cars that we might want to build. Thing is, then I actually do need some money. At that point, I'm not sure if I want to keep grinding for it. At that point, for just building cars for fun, that I would actually maybe cheat. That I'm okay with. Because that one we're doing just for fun, right? VR mods? Yeah, maybe I could show that off. The thing is, I'm not sure if I could do a full VR stream because I'll get motion sick after a while, you know. And we can still find out what car is the fastest, yeah. Man, this was so fun, man. I'm so looking forward to more updates, dude. What a peak game. What a peak game. Alright, I think I'll use the chance to send you over to Dove. Oops, if I can type his name correctly. Who's gone back to playing Gran Turismo 4 with only Toyota cars. Which does sound pretty fun. Yeah, thanks for tuning into another Tokyo Xtreme Racer stream. Probably the last, like, proper one for now, unless we get a new update soon. And I hope they update this soon, man. Now I'm actually impatient, man. I'm trying not to be impatient, but like, dude, this was so much fun. I want to play more. Yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in. Much appreciated all. I didn't think there would be this many people still tuning in, considering the game has been out for a while and we're pretty much done. So yeah, thank you all so much. And yeah, no stream tomorrow, unfortunately, but on Wednesday I should be back. I think on Wednesday we might be doing something else, though. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But yeah, thanks all so much for tuning in, watching, and having fun with me. Much appreciated. And yeah, until then, take care, take it easy. And as always, peace. See you guys.